Whoa, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, making our Christmas memories.
Hi guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. Hello, my name's Chrissy and I am here today to bring you all of the Elf on the Shelf ideas. In today's video, I'm going to bring you not one, not two, not three, but 30 simple yet effective Elf on the Shelf ideas that your children will love. It doesn't cost you a fortune. You don't need a degree in marketing and product placement to organise this Elf on the Shelf. You can do it in 0.3 seconds. If you forget, it's okay. There's ideas in here that I've got you covered that you can literally pull out your cupboard in your kitchen and have the appropriate bits and pieces, because let's be honest, children just like the magic of the elf. It doesn't matter if your elf just literally pops on the side chilling and pulls a chocolate button that you found down the side of the sofa. It's all okay. Your children aren't going to know. So yeah, if you've come for simple yet effective Elf on the Shelf ideas, then I'm your girl, I've got you covered. So let's just get into it, shall we? Number one, I personally think day one, you need some kind of welcome message from your elf. So pop your elf wherever you want, it doesn't have to be on the shelf, and provide a welcome message to let your children know that he is back. Number two, toilet roll snowmen. Grab some toilet rolls, if you haven't got a shortage that is, and make a snowman out of them, pop the elf inside, ta-da! Number three, feeling excited. Get some eggs out of your fridge, pop some silly faces on them with a Sharpie, pop a little note saying feeling excited, egg-cited, pardon the pun, and pop your elves next to them. Number four, you've probably seen this one floating around, but I've never actually done it, so I'm really excited to do this one this year. If you're new here, my girls are going to be 7 and just turned 4. I'm going to do the Skittles where you make a rainbow. I'll pop some pictures obviously for you to see, but essentially you create a circle of Skittles on a plate and you simply add hot water, warm water, not hot, and it'll make a rainbow. It's really, really cute and effective and your children will love doing that. Number 5, tortilla burritos. Get a wrap or a tortilla, whatever you call it, out of your cupboard, wrap your elf in it, place him on a shelf, place him on a plate with a little bit of cucumber, with his head poking out the end, and your children would just find that funny, I'm sure. Number 6, get your elves on the shelves to toast some marshmallows. So find a little pretend candle that you've got. You can use a real one, you can light a candle if you really, really want to, or if you've got one of those LED pretend candles, get some little toothpicks, pop some little marshmallows on the end, place your elves so they can toast the marshmallows, because that's a genius idea in my opinion. Number 7, if you've got small children like me, they'll find this one hilarious. It's literally write a sign, jingle bells, your pants smells. Pop the elves in their underpants or knickers, or your own knickers or your own pants if you've got them lying around. Place them on a wire with some pegs and simply pop your eggs inside. Pop your elves inside, that's just a little idea. Number 8, elf twister. This one's a little bit more bougie, but if you've got some colours lying around, a little bit of kitchen towel or a scrap of piece of paper, draw some circles, colour them in, get the elves to play elf twister. Number 9, Hungry Hippos. So we all love that game, don't we? Hungry Hippos. Literally buy the Hungry Hippos, the Kinder ones, they're divine. We've always got them in the house because me and Lola, my eldest, would eat a whole pack if we could. Line them up on a plate with some Skittles in the middle, and yeah, get the elves to play Hungry Hippos. It's such a cute idea. Number 10, would it be Christmas if you didn't give your elves a bubble bath? So you can put them in your sink with some marshmallows. You can, if you've got a little children's toy bath, you can put them in there and fill it up with pom-poms, whatever you've got lying around. Or even if you don't put any water in, if you've got a pretend bathtub, your children will get the gist. Or cotton wool buds, but can't touch them in this house, they give me like the pure ick. But if you've got cotton wool buds, you can do that. But any type of bath, the elves will love it, your children will love it. It's really simple. You can run down the stairs in 0.3 seconds and get that one done, can't you? Number 11, if the elves are being a little bit naughty, you can do the toilet roll down the stairs. So you simply put one elf in a toilet roll, put him at the bottom of the stairs, unravel a bit of the toilet roll and put one elf at the top of the stairs, cheekily looking as if he's captured his elf in the toilet roll. Number 12, this is an amazing one for when you've literally forgotten and cannot think of an excuse, cannot get down the stairs quick enough. The elf's in quarantine. Doesn't need to be seen that day, does he? He could be quarantined, gone back to the North Pole. I've seen people quarantine him with YouTube on the TV. Or you could get a glass jar, put your elf inside and literally put a note, don't touch me, I'm in quarantine. For 7 days, a week, 3 days, however long you fancy it. That is a good one. That's probably my favourite elf on the shelf idea. Because let's be real, parents, after day 5, you're sick to the death. After day 5, you're sick to the sight of the elf on the shelf. You're forgetting if you're anything like me, and that's just a brilliant one. So don't do that early on. Save that for when you really need it. That's like the play safe card, isn't it? You know, Monopoly, the get out of jail free card. That is what I'm providing you today. That is the get out of jail free card. So yeah. Eggs, Kinder eggs. So I did this last year. I'm definitely going to be doing this one again. Place some eggs on a plate with the children. Get them to sprinkle some magic glitter on top, or make a wish, or blow a kiss, whatever works for you. And then in the morning, elves will magically turn it into a Kinder egg. We all love a Kinder egg, don't we? And if you've got 2 children, like me, you can buy a packet of 3 and keep one for yourself. Thank me later. 14, if you don't do Kinder eggs, you can do magic coins. Leave a couple of pennies, it turns into chocolate coins. Christmas is not Christmas, in my opinion, without chocolate coins, so I'm sure you can find some. So yeah, turn the pennies into magic chocolate coins. Number 15, silly faces. So all you need for this one is a dry wipe marker or a Sharpie if you're feeling brave. Literally draw some funny faces onto your family portraits and get the elf there in the morning posing, being very cheeky, drawing all silly horns, devil horns, halos, silly messages on family members for the children to wake up to in the morning. This is one that I know my children for sure will definitely love, and it takes seconds to implement. Okay, 16. Okay, 16, toast houses. Toast some bread, make some houses out of it, put a little sign saying it's got very cold in the North Pole, so we've created our own little home. Sounds silly, but visually it looks better than I'm making it out to be. Okay, number 17. Elf on the shelf just simply isn't elf on the shelf if they don't zip wire out of the Christmas tree. Am I right or am I right? It's quite simple. Need a little bit of string from one end to the other of the room with the elves hanging off of it. That's just a classic, isn't it? I don't think you can do elf on the shelf without doing that. If you haven't got a piece of string, just simply put the elf in the Christmas tree. It works wonders. And that one will save you, especially when you're in a rush and you're running down the stairs just 2 steps in front of your children because they're looking for that bloody elf. So yeah, there's one for you. 18, Hoover Me Up. Put the elf in the nozzle bit of the hoover. You don't have to turn it on, and put the other elf there, like pressing the button almost, because he's hoovered his mate up with the hoover. Quick, effective, simple, funny. 19, this one is if you've got a little bit more time on your hands, or if you've got a December child like me. I'm definitely going to do this on the morning of Lola's birthday. Fill some balloons up, pop a few treats in the balloons, place the balloons on the side with a note from the elf saying pop the balloons to find the treats. So Lola's birthday is on the 16th, so it'll be a really nice thing for her to wake up to on Christmas morning. It doesn't have to be a birthday or a celebration, it's just a cute idea, isn't it? 20, found this one on Google, so I'm not going to take credit for this. Stack some toilet rolls right near your letterbox near your front door. Pop one elf on top and one elf almost trapped into the letterbox trying to escape out the house. It just looks really funny, doesn't it? Especially, I don't know about you, my children are always running down the stairs in the morning to try and find the elf. So he'll just literally be there, won't he, waiting for them. Okay, 21. I've got a 7-year-old almost, and she's obsessed with telling jokes. She has a little Christmas joke book that she's obsessed with. So this is a really cute one if your children like jokes. You can literally write on a piece of paper. You can literally write on a piece of paper what happens when you tell an egg a joke. And then put on the reply, it cracks itself up. Should I laugh at my own joke? And then literally crack an egg into a bowl. And yeah, it's a little bit of a play on words there, isn't it? And I don't know if I'm cringing myself out here, but I think that one will go down well in my house. I don't know about yours. I've wrote them down here, by the way, if you're wondering why I'm looking down, because I'm not a professional, I'm just winging motherhood. Number 22, Elf hot chocolate station. If you want to make hot chocolates with your kids, get the elves involved in the morning, put all the ingredients on the side, and there you have it, an elf hot chocolate station. Idea number 23, letter from the North Pole. If they're being a little bit naughty, arguing, misbehaving, your children haven't done what you've asked them to do, just put a little reminder from the North Pole. Santa's watching, you haven't been doing this, you haven't been doing that. Or if they've been little angels and little darlings, if your children are never misbehaving and they're always good, remind them that they're good and Santa can see that. Give them a little chocolate coin or something just to encourage the good behaviour. Number 24 is a classic again, the Nutella jar. Elf in the Nutella jar, Nutella all over his face. Peanut butter works well as well. Anything really that you can get your hands on, jam, you know the drill. So that's just a cute little quick idea that I think happens every single year. Does it or does it not? Okay, 25. This one, if you're doing a December the 1st box or Christmas Eve box, get the elves to bring it in. Get the elves to steal the limelight. It's kind of a 2-in-1 then, isn't it? It's not something you have to think about, and that's one day where you're like, yes, don't need to think about what I'm doing with the elf today because he is bringing the Christmas Eve box or the 1st of December box, whatever which one you decide to do. Or if you even do that, it's become a bit of a thing, hasn't it, the last few years? It definitely wasn't around when I was little. Okay, 26. If you do this, please, please, please comment down below and let me know how you got on with it. I've always wanted to do it, but every single year I have a change of heart. Wouldn't it be amazing for the elf to steal the chocolate out of the selection box? So your child goes to open the window for that morning and there's no elf and there's no chocolate and the elf's eating it. I just don't know if I ever have the guts. Can you imagine how that's just not going to go down well in this house? But it is a cute idea nevertheless, but it would definitely cause a lot of, or you could hide the chocolate maybe out of the advent calendar so the elves took it and put it somewhere else with a little note. It's up to you. If you want to go for that idea, let me know in the comments down below how it went if you do. Okay, 27, a sleigh ride. Why not? If your child's got some dinosaurs laying around, you could make a little sleigh if you're feeling great. Supermarkets now are selling elf sleighs, and yeah, I've bought one because I'm that mum and I my elf this year is stylish. He's got a fur coat, he's got an elf sleigh, he's got a high-vis jacket. Soz not soz, we move. Number 28, snow angels. If you've got some icing sugar or some flour, get your elves to do snow angels. It's just a really fun and cute idea and it doesn't take long at all. 29, the birthday elf. If you've got a child that has a birthday in December, get the elf to bring them their birthday presents, or even if it's dad's birthday, your birthday, nanny's birthday, anyone's birthday, just get the elf, or you could even do a little balloon with the elf, whatever you decide, have a birthday elf. Why not? Everyone needs a birthday elf, right? Okay, number 30. I really, really want to do this idea this year, but I don't know how it's going to go. I would definitely vlog it for Vlogmas, so stay tuned for that. But set your elf out with some nail varnishes, with a cute little sign, and then paint daddy's toenails as a surprise. So the children will read the sign and then daddy will take his socks off and the elves painted his toenails in the middle of the night. It's a good job that Adam doesn't really watch my videos, does it? I don't think he'll be having it, but it's happening this year. I'm 99.9% sure that I'm going to be able to convince him. So yeah, that's all of my elf on the shelf ideas for this year. I could come up with so many more than that, but I didn't want to overwhelm you or over bombard you. And I don't even know if this is a thing. I definitely Google elf on the shelf ideas, but maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just a little bit OTT, I don't know. But if you like this video, nonetheless, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already and you want to, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I like to post here on YouTube 2 to 3 times a week, all things mum life, hauls, days in the life, vlogs. I'll definitely be doing Vlogmas this year, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, that's it. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Much love, take care. I hope you're all having a lush day.